And here's what's happening at Ewetopia Farms today.
So let me ask you, we're feeding birds for the cats to eat them.
That's right, basically. And it looks like you're losing some teeth there. The rams aren't getting grain anymore. Go on! Yeah! 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 You should place the bale in there to Stampede to go have a look at it. So let's get started. Well, we've explained what puddles in the yard means. It means no field work today, no planting crops, no haying, and I'll tell you, I'm going to be saying my hands are freezing because it's brutally cold today. It's windy, it's raining, it's dark, it's dismal, and it's almost June. We're only days away. It's insanity, isn't it?
The temperature is
Probably 0.
no, what is it really? 10?
Oh no, colder than that.
Right. But you really, I tell you what people don't understand in different parts of Ontario, okay, or the world. At less than 10 degrees, beans can only stay in the ground for so long, they're not going to germinate.
That's right.
And corn will actually start to rot. Any corn seeds in the ground.
Yeah.
It has to have heat or it's going to rot.
And if you don't get it in soon enough, then they won't have a long enough time for growing.
For the mature out, yes.
Yeah, because there's a time limit for their growth and when it has to be harvested. However, the good thing is that usually the fall is extended these days, but if you follow the rules of planting and stuff, it's definitely not good. Feels like, what, October, November?
Yeah, I mean, and you can't complain about the hay. I mean, it's all sorts of pasture.
Well, except you can't get it off for haying.
But if you look at that water.
That's what I just said, the water.
When do you think I'm going to be in the field? Won't be a few days.
Yeah, and it's going to rain for 4 days right now.
Well, it is what it is. But you can't, you can't complain about the pastures or the trees. I mean, look at them. They're luscious, they're full there.
Yeah, if you didn't have to farm, you really can't complain because better a wet year in a way.
Oh.
But even a wet year has its limits. It's great for the environment, a wet year for sure. But if you want to have food on your table, not so good. It's equally as bad as a drought year. Hi,
even the cats
Peppy.
are finding the mice are hard to get.
Well, they substituted mice and rats because there is none left. And now they've been eating blue jays. Did you see the feathers in the barn?
So we're feeding. So let me ask you, we're feeding birds for the cats to eat them.
That's right. Basically, we're bumping them up so they have a good meal.
Okay, I just fed those guys.
It's morning chores, and cats are being fed, and Nikki's right here. Are you ready? Are you ready for your food? Hey, let's go get it. Come on. Are you hungry? Are you a little bit hungry today? Oh my goodness, you're so clever. I don't know how you got to be so clever. There you go. Hi, you're so nice. Just so nice. So when we have rainy days like this on the farm, basically what we're looking at is just keeping everybody fed. We got everyone, we brought 2 fresh bales in here. Hi Ferdinand, it looks like you're losing some teeth there. Hey Ferdy. Can we see those teeth? Can you show us? Hi. Ferdinand. I don't know if you could see his teeth, but I definitely saw a tooth or two missing. Hi, big guy. How you doing with those teeth? How you doing with those teeth? Are you losing some? Well, at least it's certainly not affecting his eating. Well, we can't see him now. Hey, sorry, buddy. So, yeah, the rams, like I say, just had two nice bales put out for them. They've got a lean-to, so they're out of the rain, and it keeps their feed dry as well. The rams aren't getting grain anymore because we felt that they're all in pretty good condition and they're getting really nice hay. So it's not necessary to feed them any corn. If we see their condition deteriorating, then we will of course add grain because we don't want them to lose their condition. But I'm thinking with nice hay like this, these boys are all gonna stay in really good condition. Hi, buddies. I'm guessing you really, really like this hay. It's second cut dry hay. This is where it pays to be the big sheep, because the big sheep will push the little small, well, nobody's little here really, but they'll push the smaller ones away. That's why we're running the two feeders. There's plenty of room for both of them at the feeders at the same time. And of course they have it to eat all day, but Arnie just put this hay out, so when it's fresh they all come running up all at the same time. And these are the ewes that we sheared the other day. They've also just been fed. They're in the barn because it's cold and wet. But shortly we're going to send them over to the main coverall and we're going to get them out to pasture too. But well, the weather's just not cooperating, so putting them out too early, like we've said many times, has its problems too. When it's cold and wet, soaking wet, the grass isn't at its greatest right now either. It's kind of that mucky stuff like the fall. It's growing like a weed though, but also the fields are, their hooves are going to sink into the ground, and that's when we're going to start having foot problems. So we're really limiting the amount of time they go out on pasture right now. We're really hoping for it to turn around soon, because believe me, we don't want them indoors. We want them able to choose where they want to be it indoors or outdoors. That's up to them. But when they're outdoors, it means that the workload is a lot easier on us too. And I feel they get more exercise and stuff out in the pastures. Although our barns are quite large and they have a lot of space for everybody, still not ideal. And when we keep them indoors, because of the bad weather like this, we also make sure, aside from the food and that they have dry bedding, we also make sure their salt and mineral is all topped up, so they have access to that all the time. And we make sure their drinkers are clean. And you'd think, oh, their drinkers are probably clean all the time, but every time they go to a feeder to drink, they tend to have a bit of hay in their mouth, and some will have really good aim and poop in the drinkers. As you can see, this side's not too bad, but see all the hay and stuff that gets in there? So if it's not filthy dirty, we just scoop it out. I just cleaned them thoroughly yesterday. So it's usually just wiping the scum off the bottom and making sure that there's no hay in here making it mucky, nobody pooped in it, a bird or a mouse didn't drown in it. To be honest, I haven't seen a mouse on this farm for over a year. You'll have to check our video a few years ago about our rat situation. It was just crazy. We had so many rats in here. It was really an epidemic. And since the cats have been around, I haven't seen one. Like, they're an endangered species here now. Hi, how you doing? Are you feeling okay now that you're nice and shared? Oh my goodness. You look lovely, I must say. You do. You really do. And how about you? You feeling okay too? Hi. You guys look extremely pretty now, and you must feel better. You'll be outside shortly, I promise. I know. Sometimes you just like to have a little lovin'. It's not just about the food and the water and the salt and mineral. It's about a little lovin' too. Well, we'll say goodbye to the main barn and head on over to the coveralls. See what's happening over there. We're off to feed the milk now to the remaining bottle babies because they also have to be fed. But as I was walking by, I saw this. And this is just to show you that this is about the only thing that's growing this time of year on the farm in this weather. Mushrooms. And my guess is they're poisonous. Okay. Another thing we take the opportunity to do when it is a wet and rainy day, which is always, is we put some clean bedding out for them. So we're doing this side first. Excuse me, guys. Hi. You're very curious about all these cameras. Yep. Don't want them all running out, so we gotta keep them back. No, you too, Clint. It's not bottle time. Yeah, that's it, girls. You'll be happy in the long run. As soon as you place the bale in there, it's a stampede to go have a look at it, try to conquer it.
It's not in right, but
That's Nani wondering where her bottle is.
You gotta be on this side.
Yeah, I know. Nani, don't come here. Watch out. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Go on, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait a minute, I'm not ready. They're not leaving. Come on, come on. Shh. Shh. Come on, come on. There you go, good girls. But you don't have your bale loaded yet. No, come on. Come on. It doesn't do any good when the bale's not loaded yet. Go on. Yeah, yeah. Wide open door and the bale's not loaded. Gotta load the bale first. Go on, buddy. Go on. Relax. Ben, stop. Go on. This is one of the humdinger rams in here. Show them with all the red all over them. Is it really exciting when this happens, you guys? Hi, buddy. Were they climbing all over you? I'll finish the salt minerals and the drinkers in here, and then we'll get to rolling out some bales. That's exciting. You're lovely beyond belief. Hi there. Hi, you can look. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh my goodness, and aren't you spectacular? Hi there. Hi. Okay, you guys are having a hard time fitting through. I can see that. Come on, you guys. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. There you go. The challenge to stop the bale.
Get on the hay next week. Yeah, but the other challenge is people don't have hay, so.
That's right. There's always something.
Well, I watched that show in Africa, the trucking show, and the guy said, remember they were getting stuck in the mud?
Yep.
And the guy says, I'm not complaining, because so much of the world doesn't have water.
That's right. But I mean, devastating water can affect crops just as badly as no water. However, it doesn't hurt the environment so much. Trees and grass all seem to do well, so you're better off with too much water than too little.
But I've always said this area here, this is a hay area. Oh, come on now, don't. This is a hay area. It's always been a fantastic hay area. But it's only been a crop area for the last 10, 20 years because of global warming.
Hi, who are you? You're silly. Don't jump on me. Your hooves hurt. They do. It's not a good thing. I know you want a little loving, but you had your bottle. I don't know if I got that. Well, he doesn't want to seem like he was trying to do something, so he's being nonchalant. That's right. He's being nonchalant, but okay, let's move, you guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, move out of the way. Come on, move out of the way. Everybody. Everybody. Come on. You too. Come on. It's time to get moving. We're rolling here. We're rolling. Good girls. And there's little Karen, growing like a little pipsqueak. Hi, Karen. You're still very little. Look at her compared to the size of all the other.
Look at that. Perfect Dorsey's had this girl.
Hi, you're very pretty.
Well, this is done. Oh, there's my favorite dog.
Aw, Gampy, how you doing? Did you come all the way out here? Good boy, you are a clever thing.
Oh, is his ears quit growing?
Perfect Dorset ears.
Yeah, you can stay here forever. I don't care.
Well, I'll probably neuter him just in case.
If he wants to help me.
Maybe he can be
Someone that wants to help me.
So, this coverall's done. Salt and minerals all given to them. Water's cleaned. Fresh bedding all around. Clean drinkers, did I say that? Fresh hay in the feeders. is free to go outside, but I don't know how much they'll go out in the long grass when it's all wet. Oh, but I do see there are 2 brave souls out there. Arnie, I missed it too. That would have been a good one. And we saw Gimpy, who is one of the quads. Here's 2 of his sisters. The 3rd one must be over by Arnie. Hi, how you guys doing? You look really nice, just like Gimpy. Hi there, that's quite a face. Hi. Come on out. You might like it out here. But there's a lot of things not to like out here. See the mud? Sheep hate mud. And we don't like sheep in the mud either. It gets between their toes, solidifies if it ever dries up, and causes scald. You guys are some brave ones. Nani, have you been in the creep? Oh my goodness, there's a cat here. Hi there. Oh, poor Alexander. He's gonna be a target now. It's not a fun game. What are you doing? See, a few of them followed me out. They like to follow. Oh, and we got Noodle out here. She's the one with the long tail. There's even puddles on the chair. They're drinking out of the puddles. Isn't that something? Oh, are you going? Well, that would be a first. Maybe if I put the blanket down, it won't be so slippery. Okay. Like I said, these guys do have the option to go outside. We'll see what they think about the wet conditions. Oftentimes they'll run out and we'll be in extremely shortly. Okay, in this barn they got hay last night, but they kind of eat away at the edges, so Arnie's just forking it into them so that they can reach it easily, plus it fluffs it up. When it's fluffed up, they eat it better, gets all the mucky smells off it, and I think it tricks them into thinking they're getting new hay.
It's like McDonald's, you know, they show that real fancy picture on the wall.
Yeah.
And then when you get your burger, you go, it's not the same burger.
That's right. Kind of the trick here too. Make them think they're getting something better. So you can still hear that some of the little Dorset lambs are crying. I got one over right now. So we've got 16 over here, and there's just 8 left. Hopefully they'll get over here today sometime. And so they've had their food here. These are all the weaned lambs. Hi, you look spectacular. And they have dry hay in here, which when we let sheep out, we always like to make sure they have some dry hay before they go out at this time of year. It really helps prevent bloating because their stomachs are already partially full, and that way they don't gorge out here. And we never have problems with bloating because they're already quite full, and the grass at this time of year is very lush. If you don't give them a break, they will bloat. Now, luckily these are grasses too. If it was alfalfa, the risk of bloat is way higher. And actually, alfalfa is not even really a pasture plant. The sheep eat it, but they don't love it. They love it in dry form, so something about the dry form makes it taste better. But if you have a bit of alfalfa in your field and you have grasses, you watch, your lambs will eat all the grasses before they'll touch the alfalfa. Alfalfa is a hay plant, not a pasture plant. But it's very, very rich and can cause bloating very easily, so you have to really watch it if you've got alfalfa in for your pasture. Well, we're gonna call that a day on rainy day sheep care. And I'm gonna say that the beginning of this video, the introduction, and this end part was done on my camera. But I got a GoPro, so the last, I think, 3 videos I've done have been with my GoPro, and I'm not liking it at all. It's very, very patchy, really hard for me to edit because it's so jittery. So these are kind of trial videos, so if the video quality is down, I'm working on it, and hopefully it'll be fixed. But everyone told us to go to a GoPro, and I'm thinking the quality on my camera is like 1,000 times better. So today I'm trying tomorrow I'm trying another video with the GoPro. But apparently what I didn't know was that the GoPro can't function in low light conditions, and our barns are low light, and it's been rainy and cloudy, so it just hasn't been working well. So I'm really scared to see what the final result of this video is, because it was really dark. But that's what happened. I'm trying to improve, but sometimes when you try to improve, you go a few steps backwards, it seems. Anyway, thanks for putting up with me. I hope you enjoyed your time regardless. And if you did, be sure to drop in here again tomorrow. Bye for now.